Okay, I agree. Let's then take it to Save the Children, right? This is international, one of the most reputable charities in the world. Let's see, like, what if they say, make an announcement, make a statement like, hey, all these donations came in from different people, like, what is it, almost $3 million. What would you say then?
Well, I mean, they're not the one that processed the payment information, so they couldn't really make that statement.
Yes,
That would require them to do a
most of the
full
money,
auditing of the G2A
like
transaction history.
2.5, like about 2.4 million has been raised when we were still doing direct donations through their PayPal. Send it from our old Gaming for Good site to
Oh, yeah,
Gaming for Good.
that would be if they release a statement like that. I tried to look for something like that, and I saw that I think that Save the Children said you guys had donated 1 million. I saw that, and that was
No.
believable, but I haven't seen any other statements.
Okay. Like, okay.
We don't donate, by the way.
Yeah, we don't donate. All the money goes directly to Save the Children, by the way. We're
Okay.
just the middleman. We're not the middleman. We just have people immediately donate to Save the Children. So if you're telling me, like, if Save the Children is saying, like, hey, these numbers, which the file I send you are correct, and all this money came through Gaming for Good, then you would say, okay, this is legit?
It would be a step closer for sure, yeah.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, to see a statement from Gaming for Good saying, because another thing, this is a little bit tangential. Another thing that's strange is that if people with a lot of money wanted to donate to a charity because of you guys, it just seems difficult to believe that they would donate via your platform because Gaming for Good isn't a 501c3 registered charity, right? You set it up in a.
Yes, indeed. That's why the money is going directly to Save the Children.
Yeah, but like if I donate on Gaming for Good, if I were to send $5,000 to a charity on Gaming for Good, I wouldn't be able to write that off as tax deductible.
Yes, you would, because the money goes directly to Save the Children. We're just using what is this, APN to is it IPN?
Yeah.
An IPN
Yeah.
to see the amount, so we can give points for that. But the money goes directly to Save the Children, and they get a tax receipt. If you donate $5 right now to gamingforgood.net/s/AtheneLive, and you choose for it to go to charity, you will get an email with a tax receipt.
Okay, well I donated yesterday $5 to Soda Poppin'. Are you
To
saying?
Soda Poppin' or to the charity?
Well, I did $250 to charity and $250 to Soda Poppin'.
Then you should have gotten a mail for $2.50 tax receipt.
Huh. Okay, I
I
guess.
can even read you the language that they send out.
All right, I'll go try it right now, just because I'm curious.
Yeah, so you get a G2A confirmation mail, and it says like you donated so much to the streamer, and then it says you donated so much to charity, and then it says like, okay, here's like all the fine print for the charity stuff, and has like all the tax language in there.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Yep. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I see it now. It was in the spam email box, but it does include the 501c3 organization identification for Save the Children.
And everybody that has donated to Save the Children so far, everybody in the chat, everyone that has ever donated has gotten this same tax language. Like, they can all confirm right now in the chat, like we like every time. So we never were the middleman. Like, even now with G2A Pay, we're not the middleman at all. The reason why we're actually doing it with G2A Pay instead of with PayPal is because when you do it with PayPal, you have a split payment. And with a split payment, like, that's what Twitch Alerts did. They can actually also take a fee and such. But the problem with that is you have to also pay a fee for the split payment. With G2A, we don't. And that is why it's so highly efficient, because you can have split payments and lower fees, and basically a very smooth experience where, you know, the streamer and the charity is getting the full value.
Gotcha. Okay, so that's why you use G2A over PayPal. Okay, so then
Yes.
moving on from the Gaming for Good thing, how do you guys personally have so much? This is really personal. How do you guys personally? It seems like you guys have a lot of money, especially looking at the YouTube video for the
So like
hospital or whatever.
I will be fully transparent and honest about that as well. We moved here to Germany to an actual this used to be a Nazi headquarter building. It sounds really crazy. I didn't know before we got this, but and it then was a mental hospital, and then an old home.
Oh, yeah.
An old home, and now we are living here. And basically, this is forced. You can look it up. It's a village that is losing population every year. It's actually a dying city, a dying town. and as a result, everything is becoming more and more empty. The crazy thing is, it has quite good internet. So basically, when we wanted to, because there came more and more people came over the past year, we wanted to look for a bigger place, and we had Ricardo, one of the people that has come over, mail everybody in Germany, all the mayors of each town, to see if there was anything open or whatever. And one of them responded and said like, oh yeah, we have this old home, like this renovated home that's going to be empty, and since there's not so many people around, they said like, oh, can you check it out? So we checked it out, we came over here, we first wanted to rent it. But then like we managed to negotiate a deal, and basically we managed to negotiate a deal to do it in hire purchase. And hire purchase, basically over the course of 10 years, we pay every month 4,500 euros, and then after 10 years the building is ours. 4,500 euros. So our cost right now in total with the food and everything, and that's for 14 people, is around 11,000 euros. It's quite a bit, although I have quite some poker savings, and at the same time I also, we also make quite some from the streaming. So yeah.
So from the so just from the streaming, so what, like your personal expenses, you said you have 14 other people living there. I assume that those people are paying to some extent towards...
No, they're
so
all
you guys...
living here for free.
Oh, okay. So you're able to make so you raise at least what, like 5,000 a month then from your personal stream, like for personal donations, or?
Well, if I want, I can raise 100K in 19 days.
From your audience of 1,000 people?
Well, if we really go all out, yes, we can, yeah. Because we did it. Like, it's not fake, by the way. It's not fake. Like, I'm gonna have G2A. Like, also, you have Save the Children that can come out with a official statement, and G2A same. Like, it's legit. Like, look how Soda Poppin made $20,000, almost 20K, and 10K for charity in 8 hours. He didn't believe it either. Reynat didn't believe it either. He was like, what is going on? This seems to just work. I mean, I'm not making this up. Like, this is not a lie. It's actually working, because people feel a more personal connection because of the music, because of the ability to speak in the voice, and also the donation is next to it. Like, it's so much more attractive to donate, and it's because we designed it that way. It actually works. It's not all a conspiracy. The platform just works. Like, and everybody that has tried it out, Kungen, Elijah, Soda Poppin, Reynat, I Kill You, they're all going like, holy shit, what is going on? It's like when TTS, text-to-speech, came out, streamers made like, 4 times more? This is just text-to-speech on steroids. It's the platform that is doing it. I would have no way raised 100K if it wasn't for Gaming for Good. No way. Like I was also, like when we started making so much money, I was also like baffled. And I even want to give you, I even want to give you like the challenge. Try it out. Try it out yourself. I'm not even, like, you don't even have to like try it out under a synonym if you don't want to correlate it or whatever. Like, everybody's trying it out, and it's working. Like, it's not a big scheme, and everybody like us putting a lot of money and all that stuff in trying to make it look, it's unsustainable. I mean, we're not millionaires. I don't have so much money. Like, honestly, I'm not so, we live a very humble life.
Gotcha. Okay. I guess, I mean, a lot of people were pointing to the fact that Soda Poppin was getting a lot of huge donations from people that have never donated to him before, but I guess your argument to that would be because the platform is so lucrative, it encourages those people to donate that might not have...
I have to say the event definitely added. But I think without the event, he would have raised, in one day, around 10K instead of 18K. And
also, yeah, most of the big donations he got went to charity.
Yes, most of the big donations went to charity.
So you don't count to the 10K that he made.
Yeah, because 20K, almost, 18K.
Well, yeah, I'm talking about
so he 10K, he raised 10K for charity and 18K for himself. That's $28,000 in like, 9 hours or 8 hours? And he got more than 1,000 subscribers as well. More than 1,000. He got like, or even 1,200 subscribers, I think he got, because of the subscriber game giveaway. That is the amount of subscribers certain big streamers have. He got it in one day, in 8 hours, because of the platform. If you start streaming and you say, hey guys, if you subscribe, you can have a chance to get a free game, you will fall back to see how many people are starting to subscribe.
Gotcha. Okay. And that's because of the new features and whatnot that you say are built into because of the donating with voice and whatnot.
Yes. And this is this is stuff that, you can watch the VOD. I mean, we weren't here in a secret room making new accounts and subscribing. I mean, you can look up the subscribers. You can track everything. It's legit. I mean, we don't have some, you know, crazy what is it, like a factory full with monkeys doing this stuff. Like we're just a small team. Like we have 2 coders. We have a few people in support. We have our well, like we also here in the building we have 2 coders. We also have Brainbus that works like from his home. We got our 2 girlfriends and basically me and Reese, and we also have a like few guys on the support. And we also have people streaming, and basically there you go. You already have like 14 people all used up. So we don't have, you know, the manpower to even pull something like that off. And also when it comes down to this Mimun Radahi, like I also read a lot of that, like, oh yeah, this guy, we don't know, like this guy just showed up 2 days ago. He just showed up 2 days ago and started donating, and like honestly the same has happened in the past. Like when we were streaming for Operation Sharecraft, we had a guy Perage, he donated $40,000. I mean, like when someone donated to Soda Pop and like Amhai donated 40K, like that, it happens. You have sometimes really rich people doing that, and certainly when there is a charity event, it attracts these people because they can also deduce it from taxes. This is what Mimun said. He said, like, I have a successful business, I can deduce all these donations from my taxes. That's why most of the money that Mimun has been donating has all gone to charity.
Gotcha.
Because he's getting tax receipts.
Okay, which do come in the email, which I do see. So, all right. Well, I think honestly that answers most of it. So I guess the crux of this, of the authenticity of this, comes down to, can you guys actually achieve the insane conversion that you're saying, right? Your example of going from donations to having text to speech is a good one, because that multiplied, like literally multiplied the income that streamers brought in by like 3 or 4 times just turning on text to speech, which seems like it wouldn't, but it did. So
yeah, exactly. It's exactly
and
like
it's
that.
the same thing. And you also have to know, Destiny, like we have more payment methods. We have lower transaction fees. We have like more functionality. Like it all adds up, because like I think we have around 10 to 30% is all donation methods that we've never had before, like Softwort, Skrill, PaySafe card.
do you do like altcoin, like Bitcoin and shit, or
Bitcoin? Yeah, it just all adds up. It just all adds up, and it just makes it, you know. And also the fees are lower. Like you have to also know, when people donate, like transaction fees are automatically toggled on, so the donator gives it rather than the streamer.
Mm-hmm.
And also like it just all adds up. And we're now also adding recurring donations as well. And it's just like, you know, it's like we put our soul into this platform, and we try to really, you know, like make it so streamers make more money. That is really, when I went to the drawing board about the new gaming for good, I said, it's not about charity. It's about streamers making money. Because if the streamers make money, the charity will automatically start getting money passively. But if the streamers don't have incentive, we will just turn into an event website that, you know, people just use when there's a big event. No, we want this site to become a website that streamers use because they can make a lot of money. So I've really been brainstorming, how do we make streamers the most money? And that's why we came up with game subscribe giveaways. That's why we came up with a music player. That's why we came up with paying the transaction fees. That's why Soda Poppen, Reynad, Kungen, Elijah, everybody else is making so much money on the platform. Is because we worked on all these things very, very thoroughly, and you know, like that is why it's so powerful.
Gotcha. Okay. I think that the statements from Save the Children would be really important, because once they have that money, that's completely out of your hands. So like no one can accuse you of anything past that. If Save the Children says that they've gotten like 2.7 million or whatever from you guys, then no one can say that you know, fake donations, because obviously
they're
they
actually,
have that
I think
money,
they're
so.
working on a video right now.
Okay.
In the office, because we have just raised, what is it, 350,000, and I see quite some I've never taken a single cent from Save the Children, ever. A single cent I haven't taken.
Gotcha.
And like Save the Children is an international charity. They make, what is it, $500 million a year, like in program expenses. They won't lie about that for like 10 million, not even 100 million, because it's not worth coming out and creating a scandal. Like this is just pure transparency. The only reason why I'm working for Save the Children is because, well, working as an independent fundraiser is because I did research and they're highly effective. When I go to countries like Ethiopia, Mali, Liberia, and I ask their locals which one of the charities is the most reputable, they will say Save the Children. And if you hop on a plane, you go to Indonesia, you go to Ethiopia, and you ask the same question, they will say the same answer. And that's exactly why we fundraise for Save the Children. I'm not saying Save the Children is what is it, a saint. Like, they also have their things that I'm thinking like, oh, why are they doing this? But like,
yeah, every charity organization has their own baggage. I understand. Yeah,
yes,
for the most part.
And I will definitely not, say that they're that they don't frustrate me at times, but they are by far the organization that has the best track record on the ground and are very efficient. And that's why I'm doing it. Like, because honestly, they ain't paying me jack shit. Like they will also say I've never got a single dollar. Most of the tickets when I go on the field, I pay them myself. It's costing us so much money.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll stop tweeting mean things about you, I guess. Maybe I might give the platform a try, or I'll look into it more. But I think that for the most part, it seems like you've answered everything pretty satisfactorily. I don't think I'm still not too sure on the view butting thing, but everything else I think adds up. Well, I guess I'll keep an eye on it for the next.
I will as soon as I have the video of Save the Children, I will send it to you so you can check it. And I will also ask G2A to make a statement about the 100K, because honestly, first I thought it was a good running joke, but when I started seeing it ripple, and people like Amaz and Forsen and you and Rekful like really questioning the authenticity, like I really felt like this is just backfiring. I gotta come out with solid proof, because it's not worth it. I mean, like, it's good to have a good laugh, but when I see it ripple like that, I'm like, this is actually damaging the credibility of a platform that is doing a lot of good. And that's why I was like, yeah, I gotta, I have to address it. And I'm going really to big lengths to do so, because I had a call earlier with someone high up at G2A, like I think like really high up, and talk to him about it. And it makes me feel very uncomfortable to call higher people at G2A that that are freaking where was he, in LA right now, to do some business trip. Like, it feels very awkward to call them and say like, hey, can you guys please make a statement about some internet drama. Like, it feels very awkward, but yeah, I gotta do it.
Sure, I do think that not to toot our own horns, I guess, but I don't think that it's just internet drama. I do think there are a lot of legit concerns, because the conversion that you're talking about is unbelievable. Right,
but I can tell you, if you try out gaming for good,
at this point I probably will. But I'm just saying that, like, I don't think you can dismiss all the criticisms as internet drama, because
I'm not dismissing it.
Yeah, I know.
Like, honestly,
like, this conversion is pretty unrealistic right now.
Like Destiny, I'll be really honest. Like, there is at not any point I've put the what is it? I've gone on offense. If you have questions, I like just having them is for me legitimate enough to answer them, having this call and really address them, because I do understand it's crazy. Yeah. And that's why I say the burden of proof is on our end. And even though I could just say I don't care, and I want to provide everything and be as transparent as possible, because I don't have I don't have anything to hide. I want to be fully transparent and honest, because I know that's how the platform is gonna grow, and that's how, like, even people like Forsen or Amaz will go like, oh, maybe let's give it a try, and they will just make more money. And not just them, they will also support charity. Like, even if they don't want to, they will automatically support it, because people can choose, and the money that goes to charity, I guarantee you, wouldn't have gone to them instead. Because that's also something that people might think, like, oh, money is also going to charity. No, like, it actually adds. There's a lot of people that go like, oh, I don't want to donate. Oh, I can donate. Okay, I'll give 50. Like, even if the bar is fully to the streamer, they go like, okay, I'll give a bit. Like, that's money that the streamer wouldn't have had. And that is something that a lot of people sometimes forget, is that, when you give them the possibility and freedom to choose, you just get more. And it's also something that has worked really in the favor of all these streamers. And they're just, like, even Save the Children was surprised that they would get some charity, and a lot of the streamers were surprised they would get donations. And overall, the
everything goes up.
Balance is everybody made more money. Everybody wins.
Okay, so then just final question, because someone in my stream chat keeps bothering me with this picture. How do you explain, I guess, like the huge offness in personal donations versus charity donations, having the balance of 110K here? Somebody keeps posting this picture.
Yeah, this is 110K, yes. Right.
I guess he's just asking, if he gets so much more in charity donations versus personal donations, how is he able to build a personal balance up of 110K?
What is-
But this was from the moment where we were focusing on charity fundraising. So you see what came in, I guess, that day or that week.
Wait,
whatever
like
it's-
you're watching the stream? I'll like if you're watching the stream, I'll just open my G2A wallet right now, well my dashboard, and I'll just show it.
No, but he's like
Huh?
what he's wondering is about the discrepancy. He says like so much comes in for charity and very little comes in for personal.
Yes,
then
I
how
was
come
sh-
so much is on your balance?
Yes, because once we hit 100K, we
Yeah.
switched to the Ethiopia fundraise, and we started fundraising for Ethiopia all the time. That's why most money came in for charity instead. But if you then go a month before that, you will see that we made 100K, because that is just like, what is it, the past day
Yeah,
that you see
yeah.
there. So basically, that's just one day statistics while we were doing the Ethiopia fundraise relief efforts. So I can just show it and go back in my what is it history to show you that, you know, the moment we did the category 1 event, the money shifted from personal donations to charity.
Yeah, sure, if you want to, sure. I think that because there's
Okay, I'll show it now. One sec. Game for good dashboard. I'll just screen region this. Okay.
I guess while you're doing this, does anybody in chat have any more questions? I think for the most part, everything I had was
Okay,
pretty
I will put it
satisfying.
like this. Like, so here you see the day, right? And I can just go back, as you can see, like it first fetches the information, and you can see there's quite like March 2nd, like this is all the charity, a lot to charity. Here, like what you see here is when we were setting up for the charity. So these are the days we set up, and this, while we go back here 20th is actually one day after the event, and now you're gonna see the amounts for the event here: 10K, 7K, 3K, 5K, 3K, 2K. You see here all the amounts until the 1st. If you actually, well, we started at the end of the 31st. So I'm going here, like you can see, people can actually take screenshots and anything, I don't mind, and actually calculate it out. So yeah, there you go. And I can also put just for the month. This is basically January, February. Here's where we did the event, like, and March.
Gotcha.
So yeah. If there's anything else, like, I don't mind showing it. Like, I would love to even show the, how do you say it, the G2A, like, transactions, but that would just be, that would be unfair to people that don't want. the
Yeah, because it
information
includes, I
out
think,
there.
their email and shit,
Yes,
and their
indeed.
names and whatnot, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's it then.
Okay, no problem.
Well, hey, thanks for,
like,
I mean, you guys answered everything pretty honestly. You were pretty transparent about everything.
I will also send you that video of Save the Children, because they're actually working on that, so you can see it for yourself. Because honestly, like, if people have questions, it's not. I don't even see it as like your fault. I see it as my fault of not having been more communicative about it, because that's how I look at it. If people have these questions, it means I haven't been addressing them, and that's why they're there in the first place. So I have to address them. So, like, that's why I'm doing this. I'm just putting all the effort and time to make sure these things are fully out there, and yeah, like, these things cannot start living their own lives. So yeah.
Gotcha, cool. All right, well, hey, thanks a lot. I appreciate it, everyone. I'm sure watching, your fans included, probably appreciate the explanation, so thanks a lot.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, man.
Yep, see you later.
Bye.